Hey everyone, Leslie here. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pom-pom styled bow using the tool that you might make your tutus with. So we're going to make a pom-pom bow out of tulle. And today I'm going to be using two colors appropriate for Christmas, the green and the red. And I'm going to mix them together and make a really cute bow. So what you're going to need is the tulle that you're going to use in the little spools like this. You can get them at most craft stores in multiple colors. Then you can buy a headband, or you can just get some of this elastic crocheted looking ribbon and make your own headband, which is what I do because it's cheaper. This is $2.99 at Hobby Lobby, and I get it when it's 50% off, so that makes it a lot less expensive. And then you're going to need, maybe if you want to put a little embellishment on the bow when you get it done. This is just a little resin heart that I made. And you're going to need fabric scissors, a hot glue gun, which I have ready and it's heating up. And then you're going to need some of this little wire, the wire that you use when you're creating bows, and you can get that in the craft department as well. And you can get it in gold and silver and all kinds of different colors. Okay, so what I do is, especially when I'm making a multicolored bow, then I get the tulle and I put it together like this. Okay, and I really don't measure it out. I just kind of tell how much I'm going to need by how it feels when I'm working with it. So what I do is I get it in my hand like this, and I wrap it around my hand several times. Just kind of twist it around there, and you can kind of see how big it's getting. Usually it's no more than 20 times. So I've wrapped it around my hand about 20 times, and then I'm going to snip it off at the end. Now I have this little bundle here. So then, hopefully you're not wearing rings like I am, so it doesn't mess it up. Then you take it off your hand and try to keep it in that nice little circle. And then you're going to take some of the wire and you're going to tie it right in the middle. You're going to tie it in a nice knot. Usually I have to get somebody to help me like hold the knot for me. Let me move this so you can see. But then tie it in a really good tight knot. I don't have anyone to help me right now, so I have to use my own finger. Okay, now that you have it tied nice and tight, you're going to have something that looks like this. Hope you can see that. All right, so now what you do is on each side, you're going to want to put your finger through there all the way through that little opening, all the way to the end until it pokes out here. Sometimes it's hard to get it through there. But once you get it through there, poke your other finger through so that you can have it to hold it open, and then put your scissors in there and slit that area so that all of those pieces will be cut, okay? Do the same thing on the other side. Put your little finger in there. Sometimes I can't get it all the way through and I end up having to cut different sections, but the main thing is just making sure that you cut all of the ends off. So I've done that again, and I'm gonna put my scissors through that slit, and I think I missed a few pieces there. See, there's a couple that didn't get caught in the circle there. I'm just gonna cut them off. All right, so now we have this messy little pom-pom looking thing. Okay, so the secret to getting it looking really cute is the fluffing and the pulling apart of the sections so that it's not all bunched up together. So you just kind of go in there and fluff and pull and just keep working it until it's all kind of evenly spread around. Kind of like a flower. So you can see I'm just kind of fluffing it around. And I do that for a while until I feel like everything is spread out in a nice little even bow. And then you're going to do some trimming, of course. So what I do is I just kind of squeeze it like this to where it's a half circle kind of thing. Takes a little working at it. And then I just cut in a circular motion. Cut off all that excess. Kind of keeping it even. There we go. And keep, it takes a minute. You just keep messing with it. And then I'll change the position of the circle. Just kind of work it around again. And I keep doing it until I feel like it looks nice and smooth. All the edges. And so it's looking pretty good. Some pieces, when you do like this, you'll get some of the little loose ends out. You want to get those out before you finish this. I usually work with these for a little bit because I'm never satisfied. I just want them to be perfect. No, they're not going to be. Each one is, it's like a snowflake. Each one is an individual work of art. Some of them keep coming out. I didn't really get my knot tight enough, but that'll get fixed in the end when we glue it to the headband. All right, so I'm satisfied with this. I feel like it looks really good, but I may want to put an embellishment in the middle. And the only thing I want to say about those embellishments is if this is for a baby or someone under, like 3 years or younger, I would be careful with using any kind of embellishments because the child might grab it and it could come off and they could choke on it. So I can't help it. I'm a nurse and that's where I always try to be careful with things like that. But if it's for a little girl, someone that won't put these kinds of things in their mouth, then these embellishments will really make it look a lot cuter. Okay, so here's a little resin heart that I was showing you earlier. And now all I have to do is just put a little glue on it. I just use a hot glue gun. And then stick it in the middle here. Press it down for a second or two. And voila, you see it? Raise up so you can see it. Isn't that cute? It's so easy. So now all I do, and I'm not gonna show you this part, but you want to measure their head. Usually for the baby or for the little girls, it's usually about 10 to 12 inches. And so then I would just hand sew this together on the inside so that we can flip it out. Once I flip it out, then I'm just gonna glue, or you could even take these through the little holes on the headband and tie it on. But I just like to glue it on because these little things are kind of wiry and I feel like they might, bother the child's head or something. So anyway, so once I get done, all I have to do is glue this little bow onto the headband and voila, we have this precious little headband made out of tulle. So there you have it. That's all you have to do to make a tulle bow for your little girl or for gifts. And it's that easy. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button and the subscription button so you can come back every week and see something new to learn in the craft and Etsy world. All right.